the Oliveira Makhachev fight. That's the big one. That's the big one because there's so many questions. And, you know, Oliveira has never fought a grappler like Islam.
No.
But Islam's never fought a guy who can submit people like Oliveira can. Oliveira fucks everybody up.
I always go to this, Joe. Sorry. Listen.
Woo, look at that.
Michael Chandler fight. A guy that had great wrestling. Michael Chandler could fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
He was dominating Oliveira. Oliveira didn't submit Mike. He TKO'd him.
Yeah.
So in terms of grappling,
right,
Mike was destroying Oliveira. Almost finished him in the first
Oliveira,
round.
Chandler caught him. He caught him and hurt him.
Yep.
And then one of the things that Oliveira does when he gets hurt, he just goes right to his back.
Bro, that's some Nate Diaz shit.
It's smart because his guard is nasty. His guard is so wicked. He submits
What did he do
people.
with Gaethje? Did Gaethje go into his guard?
No, Gaethje kind of stepped back out. But he cracked Gaethje. Gaethje said
first 8 seconds.
Something about the way he hit him. He said he hit him so hard he felt it in his tongue.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just like, he goes like, that guy can.
He said he never
crack.
got hit like that before, and that's
which
scary.
Is wild.
Oliveira's big, bro.
He's big.
He's a big, and this is the thing. I don't know if Khabib and them are playing warfare and the fans are getting mad. I don't know if he's going to show up to the fight. That's warfare. They playing mental warfare, right? That's what I believe. Charles is big, man.
Yeah, well, it's amazing too that he fought at 45, and that's probably responsible for some of his losses that he got so dehydrated.
Of course. I mean, look, think about Gilbert Burns fighting Dan Hooker. I filmed him that week. Drained himself. Soon as I remember when Dan Hooker beat him after the fight. Dan Hooker was like, I didn't beat fucking Gilbert Burns. I beat a deflated Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
He was honest about that.
It's the beautiful art because with jiu-jitsu, it's the one martial art where the big guy can get dominated by the little guy.
Sure.
Because the reality is, any other world where like a guy size of, say, like Michael Chandler has zero chance against a guy the size of Francis Ngannou. Zero. Like if they're sparring, like if they're just gonna throw hands, he has zero chance.
Yeah.
I'm putting all my chips
close
on the big guy, all of them. But in jiu-jitsu, if you get a guy like Charles Oliveira, who's that good at jiu-jitsu, he could strangle a fucking heavyweight.
Yeah, sure.
And I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Could. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Guy who doesn't know jiu-jitsu and he's rolling, just doing jiu-jitsu with a guy like him, and he gets your back. Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is some of the best I've ever seen in MMA. It's like
Seamless.
world championship caliber jiu-jitsu, but he's doing it in an MMA match. He's the one guy where it doesn't matter what happens in the fight. If you go to the ground with him, you're in deep shit.
Yeah.
Like that Dustin Poirier fight.
They're all scared to do it.
Yes.
Like Gaethje had him hurt.
Yes.
And he's like, no.
But when you see what happened when he dropped Gaethje and then he got on top of him, he just strangles you.
Choose
just
your
goes
poison.
straight to it.
I think he's at a resurgence too, because I remember when he was like kind of got on this roll, they were like, oh dude, nah, I don't think so, because he's a quitter, you know, he's weak. I'm like, all right dude, fuck that.
Isn't that interesting? How like, I wonder what it is that changes in a fighter. Is it a mindset thing? Is it like, I don't know what it is, but something happens where some guys just, they don't quit anymore. They just get to this level and something changes.
So my wife grew up with Oliveira in Guadalajara, Brazil.
Oh.
And so she knows him really well, and he just kind of eliminated all the negative people out of his life.
Really?
So I guess probably started taking training more seriously, you know, put more time and effort in the gym and not so much into other people.
I talked to
now he's like knocking people out.
Too. Yeah, knocking people out, strangling people. Is the most submissions ever in the history of the sport. He's the one guy that I really wish Khabib would have fought. Like now, like if Khabib was going to come back, and I wonder. I mean, I'm very interested in Khabib versus Islam Makhachev, because that's, to me, that's the big fight in lightweight.
Khabib or Charles?
Did I say Khabib? I meant Charles. I meant Oliveira. Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. But if Islam Makhachev loses to Charles Oliveira, then if Khabib had like one more in him.
You don't think there's a price tag they could throw at him?
That's what I'm saying. Like
he's like break the bank.
Bro, he's as heavy as you right now, though. What if Charles Oliveira beats Islam Makhachev?
Yeah.
What happens then?
And he fights.
What if he submits him? And he calls out Khabib?